Yeah, good evening. Um, First of all, I think it's a good move from the league to have two more additional referees in the penalty boxes, because we all know the controversy going on in the league with referee decisions. So it's another step forward in improving the league. I think our team today started really good. We had 20 minutes of, I think, really attractive and good football, really high level football. We kept pressure on the other team, Arema. We didn't give them a chance to really play out, but because it didn't convert into a goal, we start dropping a bit, and that give Arema the opportunities to play their game, which they're very good at. So I thought that we came down 1-0 in the second half. I was a little bit against the run of play. It was a bit unfortunate. We were too much in distance away in our defense from Arema, cost us the goal. But then very good how the team bounced back, and they did not accept the defeat in this situation, because they all know that they are on the way still in the title race. And before the match we said very clearly it's important that we cut out the teams below us, and then we have to, of course, still be depending on the team above us and their results, but at least when we do our job, which we did today, we stay in the title race. Thought it was a good match of two good teams, and I thought it was also well organized with the match officials in this match of this kind of standard. Good for football in Indonesia.
Oke, Coach bilang sangat mengapresiasi sekali ide dari PSSI untuk mencoba agar pertandingan dalam mendekati selesainya kompetisi supaya lebih tajam. Mereka berusaha mencoba meningkatkan kualitas wasit dengan menambah 2 wasit di setiap box dari gawang. Dan saya sangat mengapresiasi sekali keseriusan dari PSSI dan PT Liga untuk ini. Kemudian di babak pertama kita sudah mencoba menginstruksikan mengenai permainan apa yang kita buat melawan Arema, dan itu bisa berjalan sangat bagus sekali di babak pertama sampai menit 20. Kita melakukan pressing, kita mencoba menutup, kemudian kita coba memainkan bola dari kaki ke kaki, mencari ruang. Tetapi sayangnya setelah itu Arema tetap mencoba melakukan direct play menerus dengan mencoba mencari celah ketika Portes mendapatkan bola melalui support dari beberapa pemain yang ada di dekatnya, dan itu cukup merepotkan kita dan mengganggu permainan kita sampai akhirnya selesai babak pertama. Dan saya bilang ke pemain, kalau misalnya kalian ingin berada di dalam level di mana kalian ingin meraih titel di jalur yang tepat, maka di babak kedua kalian harus tunjukkan seperti di babak pertama di menit ke-20. Kalian banyak lari, banyak melakukan penetrasi, dan itu harus kalian lakukan. Dan itu terjadi ketika misalnya meskipun kita ketinggalan 1-0. Dan saya sangat senang sekali ketika tim kita, pemain kita bisa bangkit untuk mengejar ketertinggalan sehingga akhirnya kita bisa memenangkan pertandingan. Dan saya sudah bilang ke semua pemain, siapapun yang ada di bawah tim kita, jangan sampai mereka naik ke atas, sehingga kita berada dalam jalur yang tepat untuk meraih titel itu.
Pertanyaan sama juga buat rekan pemain, backup, bagaimana komentarnya terhadap hasil pertandingan malam hari ini?
Ya, selamat malam semuanya. Ya, seperti yang Beckham bilang di press conference pertama sebelum pertandingan, ya kita akan balas kemenangan leg pertama dan kita terbukti bisa memenangkan pertandingan leg kedua atau putaran kedua ini, dan tentunya ini jadi modal yang bagus untuk 4 pertandingan ke depan karena kita akan mengejar titel menjadi juara, dan tentunya itu modal mulai hari ini dan seterusnya kita akan terus menghasilkan maksimal dengan kerja keras dan mentalitas juara.
Jika konsisten hingga 4 pertandingan ke depan, Persib dan Bali United memenangkan terus pertandingan dalam 4 pertandingan ke depan, akan ditentukan di pekan ke-34, Coach, yang belum diketahui kapan akan digelar. Mungkin menurut Coach seperti apa, keuntungankah Bali United musim ini, Coach, dengan situasi yang sekarang bermain di Bali dan seperti itulah, Coach, yang ketemu pemain tim-tim yang mungkin masih terbilang di bawah Bali United, Coach. Hanya Arema dan Persebaya. Statement. Question, Coach. Menurut Coach,
I understood you correctly. I've made it clear earlier when Series 3, 4, 5 was moved to Bali. Let's make this very clear, because when this league started, it was made as a point in the regulation. No team is allowed to play at home. But we were all forced to go to Bali. Bali plays in Bali, but Bali is Bali's home. So they have a big advantage. Let me put it like this. If all the matches should have been played in Bandung, Series 3, 4, 5 is played in Bandung. But we cannot play in Jalak Harapat or in Gabriela. But we can play in Siliwangi, because it is not our home stadium. How do you think the other clubs will look and think about us? It's home advantage, correct? So something here has to be stated objectively, not criticizing, but objectively, that Bali has the advantage, because that is your question. And then looking at the fixtures, Bali also has an advantage, because Bali always play the opponent that we play one match later. So that's another advantage to have. And that is also at the moment still in Bali's advantage. They're still ahead on points, they still play in Bali, and they can see who we are playing, how they play, and then the next match they can. So there's a lot of things in Bali's favor. But this is no criticism against the club, because they're doing very well. There's no criticism against the players or the coaches, because they're doing very well. We respect that, but it is about the regulations and the situations, which we can't do anything about. But I say again, if this should happen in Bandung, I know we should get a lot of criticism for that, to play in Bandung.
Selamat malam.
Yeah, in the first half, Persib start better. After I think we balanced the game, and we was a game 50-50. And after the second half, again we know we're gonna be a difficult game for any team, because the teams are in a very good level. We scored the goal, and after we cannot arrive the second goal. We have a chance, but important to score, maybe make some difference. But after they scored the 2 goals with the opportunities they have, we no score. So that's the result. They win. Congratulations for all the teams in the field. I think we propose a good game. Of course, our target was win, but this is football, and we lost. And have to give congratulations to my players, because they fight and they do the best for try to win the match, but we don't win, and so we have to keep focus in the other games and keep playing for win like always.
Pertanyaan yang sama buat rekan pemain Muhammad Rafli, gimana komentarnya terhadap hasil pertandingan malam hari ini? Silakan Bang Rafli.
Hampir sama kayak yang diucapkan sama pelatih. Kita mengawali laga dengan cukup berat, Persib megang kendali, tapi di pertengahan babak pertama kita udah mulai keluar dari tekanan itu. Babak kedua awal kita bisa unggul, tapi setelah itu saya jujur nggak ini siapa. Setelah diganti saya nggak lihat proses golnya gimana. Berarti intinya tim kita kehilangan fokus, dan Persib bisa ambil 2 gol dan bisa menangkan pertandingan. Selamat buat Persib.
How do you see Arema's chance to win the title now after some bad results in the past few weeks?
This of course is more difficult now than before, but we are here to play game by game and to win match by match. I already said last week and I repeat, from my mouth you never listen to win the title. Of course, since we are in top 5 and we are there and have the chance, yeah, we fight until there. But if we know a fight to win the title, we have to keep fighting for win the next match. So it's what we do every time, is game by game and try to win 3 points every game. In Portland today we cannot, so we have to focus in the next match. We get 2 goals from cross. I have to agree, because we know clean the ball, so we let them have success. Of course, was the mistakes.
Untuk Mas Rafli, pekan depan Arema akan melawan Bali United. Nah, Bali United punya keuntungan besok 2 hari lagi melawan Persiraja. Nah, itu kalau Mas Rafli sebagai pemain Arema ngelihat pertandingan nanti, apakah menganggap pertandingan di pekan ke-31 itu adalah pertandingan yang benar-benar final bagi Arema atau bagaimana?
Ya, makasih Mas. Kalau dari saya sendiri, jujur dari udah beberapa pertandingan sebelumnya, kita semua pemain Arema selalu menganggap pertandingan itu final ya. Kita kalau mau juara itu, kita nggak mikir juara dulu pertama. Kita selalu mikir semua pertandingan itu final. Jadi kita bisa pokoknya step by step gitulah. Jadi pertandingan hari ini sama pertandingan week ke-31 itu sama aja. Semuanya itu final.
Mungkin 2 pertanyaan lagi buat Bang Rafli dan pertanyaan terakhir untuk Coach. Bang Rafli, bagaimana melihat peluang juara Arema dengan hasil ini? Silakan Bang Rafli. Dari Galih Radar Malang.
Ya, sama seperti yang dikatakan Coach. Ya, sekarang jadi lebih sulit dari sebelumnya. Jadi yang kita fokuskan ya game per game aja. Jadi setiap game kita fokus buat 3 poin, dan di akhir nanti kita lihat kita ada di posisi berapa.